What is happening, everyone, and welcome to episode 13 of the Mr. Hayden podcast. I want to give you an update. I haven't been here for a while. Apologies for that. It's been a crazy December, and we exceeded all expectations in terms of sales and profit for our business then. And I want to just run through with you how things have been going, different areas of life, different updates and stuff like that. So hopefully you can get some value from it. So yeah, here we go. So look, we're in January now, 21st of January at the time I'm recording this video, I believe. And last month we did over £135,000 just from our UK store alone. And we did tens and tens of thousands of bottom line net profit on that. And I'm absolutely stoked that we got them results because I wasn't expecting it, to be honest. I wasn't even sure if we were going to hit six figures in the month. And we exceeded the £135,000 mark just from one of our stores. And when I look back to where we've come from, and I remember when I was going around charity shops a few years ago, just trying to buy a few items and trying to resell them on eBay and living at my mum's house and just feeling like a bit of a loser, I definitely had to take a moment to realise how far I've come then. And this is for you guys watching. If you're struggling at all at the moment, you need to realise that it does get so much easier once you start to get them results, because it's having that lump now in the business, or having that lump back in the business, whether it's partly stock, partly in cash. We've got a decent amount now. It gives you that backup confidence to know that you can start to achieve anything you want to achieve. Once you start seeing cash, once you start seeing consistent sales, once you start seeing some sort of success in business, it takes years and years to grind it out. But once you start to see it, it just boosts your confidence big time. And it gives you that stepping stone in confidence to then really deep down believe that you can start to have, who knows, you could have $1 million in the bank, 10 million in the bank, or however much you want, or if you want it in assets or businesses, whatever you want it. It is possible. It really is possible. So I hope you take that away from this video. So I'm going to talk about, so I've ran over that, and that was really good. And I think some people were expecting more videos and updates and breakdowns and profit and stuff like that. I'm sort of over that phase. I think my first big Q4 I did that, but I'm not interested in rubbing anything in people's faces. Like, some people aren't doing very well at the moment. I understand that, and I'm not, I've absolutely sweat it out for many years to get here. But we're still nowhere near where I want to be now. It's January now. Sales are sort of falling off a cliff at the moment. I'm straight back into sort of anxiety mode and worrying mode. And I wish I wasn't like that, but it's just who I am, and it's just, I work with it now, That's just who I am. So I'm not sort of where I want to be. Absolutely. We've just had a fantastic month, but at the moment it's reset, and sales are much slower now. We're sort of back to reality in many ways for the business, and we just got to keep grinding, and let's talk about moving forward, guys. So I'll tell you what my game plan is right now, because I've had a few sort of realizations in this business journey that I'm on, and I'm launching 2 products a week at the moment. One for my USA business, one for my UK business, for my Amazon accounts. Because I want some serious significant growth there. And the only way you get that is by taking more risks and taking more action. And that's what I'm doing. So I've kind of been spending my time outsourcing a lot of the administration tasks that I've been doing within the business, i.e. restocking, checking the schedule for reordering and things like that. And it was pretty outsourced, but I wanted it more outsourced. So I guess I was a little bit hard on my team while doing that, but at the same time I needed to sort of give them a kick up the arse to make sure that they were sort of had a new mindset for this year, because I wasn't willing to let us just slip back into the old ways where I was doing way too much admin like I was last year. So that's what we did on that front. I really want to push the launches this year, as I say. So my goal is to launch 1 product every single week for our UK, 1 product every single week for our USA, along with feeding all of our arbitrage products into our USA side of the business, along with restocking all of our UK products at the moment that we've got, and just really pushing for that growth, because I'm not along with that, by the way, I'm launching 2 private label brands this year. One of them is almost launched right now, which I thought may as well cover quickly before we move on. It's the spices and seasonings brand that I'm launching with loads of different herbs and spices. It's going to be a really cool brand. Slightly lower profit, but pretty good margin. And it's just what we're looking to do with that is encounter them all year round sales to sort of deflect some of the seasonality that we have in the slower months, especially over summer and stuff. So I've sort of tactically taken a move there to launch more of a seasonal brand. And on top of that, I'm launching a private label brand where we're going to be importing products from overseas and the Far East and stuff like that. And yeah, that's a bit challenging at the moment, but it's something that's definitely happening this year because, I've said it's going to happen, so it has to happen. So there's a lot going on, and on top of that, guys, my agency is now active, and we've got a few clients already for that. We started off with sort of beta testers, and now what we're doing with my agency, my Amazon advertising PPC agency, is we're hiring staff up front. So I've got 2 team members now for that. We just hired another one as of Friday. We got a successful candidate there, and we've got an absolutely amazing team that are absolute masters of Amazon PPC, and we've just been growing that out recently. It's taken much longer than I wanted it to take to get to this stage, but now we're starting to front load clients into our systems and amazing staff members that we've sort of created in this business so far. So I'm really excited for the agency, and some of you might be wondering why I started the agency in the first place, and the reason for that was that I actually love face-to-face businesses. I love businesses where I get to talk to clients, talk to team members and everything like that, and like more of a hands-on business, and where I'm not dealing with like Amazon seller support every day and things like that, and something where I can get my own office in the future and have a sort of legit business that has got exit value. Even if I don't want to exit it, you want a business that has got the potential to have an exit from, and then once you've got a sellable business, you've got a good business. And that's kind of what I wanted. I realized I wanted an office, I want some UK staff, overseas staff, and just something that's got true potential to have high margins, but also delivering high results for our clients. And this sort of tallied it up with my current experience and my business partner's experience in this, who I'm working with. And yeah, just something that I can truly scale. It's probably going to be like an omni-channel business in the future. So we're going to be doing like TikTok ads and Google ads and stuff like that as well. So a proper sort of advertising agency we're starting now. And this is something that I've always thought the success that I was going to have is probably going to be in some sort of agency model long term. Now, I love my e-commerce businesses, and they've given me the sort of life that I've got now and the ability to sort of move out and everything like that, and sort of achieve some really good success. But to get it to the next level, I wanted something that was truly scalable, with ease, with a team, and something that's fully outsourceable, and something that I really do enjoy, and I think this is it. So that's why I started that, and as I say, we're onboarding clients there, and we've definitely got a gap in the market because what we're doing is offering a service that's a very, very affordable price, whereas some PPC agencies charge an arm and a leg, and they only work with brands that are certain sizes, where we're sort of making sure that we're accessible for most people on most levels. So that's what we're doing on that front. And then in terms of other stuff that I'm doing, I've got obviously the media stuff here that I do, my YouTube, my TikTok and things like that. And I work with some sponsors on here, and that's all good as well. I'm going to be pushing this a lot more this year, as you can probably tell, with like the 4K camera, the new microphone, the consistent uploads, and the new thumbnail sort of things. I'm trying to push this as well because I want to start delivering some more value on this channel. I'm even thinking about offering a really low priced like membership group to help people out, because I sort of feel bad when like I've never wanted to like sell courses or anything like that. I don't even sell any mentoring. I've never sold mentoring or anything like that in this sort of industry. However, I sort of feel bad when a lot of people get misled into the wrong people that are selling them multiple £1,000 courses, or they just get lost and then they give up because they haven't got the guidance. They can't afford the guidance. So I thought, why don't I do like a membership site for like £8 a month? I mean, literally nothing. 8, 12 quid a month, something like that. 20 quid or something max, probably. Me and maybe one other person that's an absolute expert in this space, and just sort of over deliver value to people, over deliver on helping people actually get like access to me, and I'll just do weekly uploads or something like that, and just provide some serious value to people to try and help people out. Because it's I think education should be affordable for everyone. I don't believe in upselling it to tons of money and doing all the upsells to the back of the room stuff. I think everyone deserves a fair chance at getting success in this business model, with e-commerce specifically. So yeah, I'm sort of dwelling on that. I'm not 100% sure that's going to happen at the moment, but I'm sort of dwelling on that at the moment, whether that will be something that will be a good use of my time to actually help people out. And that £8 a month or whatever per person will be like, it's just a commitment thing. It's just to show you've got commitment. I would actually be happy to give it away, that membership site, for free to anyone that shows me that they're on like a certain income below a certain bracket. I'll just let them in for free. Just to truly try and help people out in that respect. So I'm sort of dwelling on that at the moment. In terms of how things are going in other ways, it's really strange. I've had a lot of anxiety recently, and I never get anxiety, and it got triggered a few weeks ago. So I just thought I'd pop that in here as well, just to be completely honest. I got triggered with some anxiety recently. I don't get that, but I was in panic mode. Me and my girlfriend went away. I took her away to a lovely night away recently. Went to Canterbury, stayed in a beautiful hotel, and I got triggered with anxiety, sort of dread and despair for a few days. I've never, I'd say never. I haven't had that for years. I used to suffer with mental health stuff years ago, and I sort of got rid of it all. And then it sort of sparked it. And what I think sparked it was because I had an absolutely insane month in December. Things went so well, way better than I could expect. I didn't have to worry about money, and I always in my life have worried about money and been concerned about money, and I didn't have to worry about it for the first time. So it sort of opened me up to worrying about other things. So I think I ended up worrying about other things other than what my mind's been distracted by, which is money worries for my whole life. And it's settled down a lot now, but it was very interesting that it triggered that, because it triggered something inside me that was like this part of me that I hadn't yet figured out. So I've been looking into that, and anyway, I'm absolutely fine now. I've just been sort of just not as happy as I was, because I guess it's kind of winter and it's been a bit dull, and I just kind of want progress to speed up, and I had a bit of that anxiety. But anyway, we're getting through it now. But that's kind of a bit of an update from me. All you can do is just not take your feelings too seriously, I believe. Keep pushing on, keep doing what you know is right. As long as you're content in yourself, keep doing what you know is right. Keep going on the path that you're destined to be on, that you're willing to work on, and keep pushing forwards, because that's all you can do. Yeah, that's it from me, guys. Really, quick update there. Let me know in the comments below if you've got any questions you want to ask, or any comments about anything that I've said. I like to check in now on the podcast. I really appreciate if you did follow the podcast on Spotify or Apple, wherever you are, because if I don't get followers, then it doesn't really give me incentive to keep posting. So I'd really appreciate that if you did, if you enjoy it at all, guys. So I'll see you in the next episode. See you soon.